I can't believe
Yowza.
the epithet and
Oh,
alias
I
are
need a.
gun haver in that order.
Yeah, gun haver.
I
that's
need
it.
to get the at done. Give me a second.
It's all good. We're live.
Like I said, I need to get the at.
We're live though.
Yeah,
But we're live.
Damn, dude, we sure do be live.
Yeah, we're live.
Just, damn, dude, we damn,
Yeah, we're
Daniel.
live though.
It's fine. Twitch is
Google
just subjecting me to a video of a man eating tape.
Yo, tape.
Yo, I can't wait to have the epithet tape and the alias gun tape gun.
I thought you were gonna say worm.
Tape worm, yeah. Also, you know, for those of you who need it, oh god,
There.
my entire fucking computer's shitting itself. Okay, there we go. There's the link to Blackbird Emporium. Wow!
Right.
I feel like
I'm
you
gonna have
need
to
to
keep
have
track
like
of that.
the list of ways to gain the starlights on this dock.
Nah. No, I probably should. But, you know. It's fine.
I'm a simple goldfish who never remembers.
Okay, but consider this, though.
It's damage and healing.
But isn't it also crits do stuff now too?
Yes.
You can sacrifice the proficiency from a crit to get 50 or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you get a crit that wouldn't give you prof, then you just gain 30.
Specifically a nat 20 that wouldn't gain prof.
Yes.
Looks at one of the characters I'm playing who crits on a different number.
Oops.
Hello, novice. How are you doing?
Hello.
Speaking of how, and more importantly, what the fuck are we doing? Hello, I'm Ballast, and welcome to DBA Data Bounties, a offshoot of our weekly game set in the anime campaign or Epithet TTRPG system, set in the DBA universe, with which has a multitude of rotating GMs, players, and player characters in various plot lines. But that, again, that's the main DBA. DBA Data Bounties, as I said, are an offshoot set in the DBA database. It is effectively a training mode system that we've put together because, well, to be honest, we like fighting things. We like beating the shit out of things. And so it's just the way we can do that without having to worry about the consequences of the real world seeping in and causing things to be problematic, as it were. Particularly today, is a backlog brawl, basically just a bounty in which if we have characters in our character backlog that we want to get out of the character backlog, they fight in the brawl of the backlog.
Yeah.
And I'm the one running that. And speaking of running that, there are multiple people running in this against these characters, and including such characters such as being played by Drake.
You okay there, Ballast?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm a voodoo doo-doo. Hey guys, I'm Drake, and as you might notice on the screen, I'm also Manda. My good old psychic boy has gone a long way, especially since the session he was most recently in. You guys should check that out when you have the time. And ever since he became a Saiyan, he's just had this inborn urge to just fight. And especially since he kind of got his shit kicked in, he's realized that, man, I'm just still not strong enough. And his innate sense of sort of fighting spirit just keeps kicking him in the ass. It's like, God, I gotta keep training, I gotta keep training. So it's drawn him back to the data chamber. Yet again.
Yeah. And speaking of the daily chamber, yet again, hey, Penny.
Hi, it's me, Penny. I am today's streamer, and also I'm playing Epithet System, who, you may remember from such bounties as the Homestuck one, and that's it. She has the epithet Infinity, but she's also a big fucking nerd.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of big fucking nerd, hey Quinn.
That. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm back at it with Eunice.
Not
I
speaking
feel like
of back at it with Eunice, hey Ra.
Hey there, everybody. It's me, Roche. You might remember me from such hits as Lizard. Today, I'm playing Izzy, who is still, you know, in the backlog to a degree. And I'm also playing, Funny Faye, who we saw a couple days ago. You guys saw their dad and uncles get arrested. Isn't that really funny?
Haha.
Isn't that really great?
It would
Anyways,
be so
great.
awesome.
You might notice they have a fucking Pokemon with them, except that's not a Pokemon. That's actually a space friend. Their little space rock that they had actually turned out to be a egg with a creature in it.
Yeah.
So I'll just post that here for y'all, cause it's somewhat important. Yeah. Oh yeah, also they're a Saiyan. They're also angry, I guess.
I'm not drawing Super
Thanks,
Saiyan.
Cinnabon. I don't want you to. They don't have it.
Speaking of Super Saiyan, I am Super Saiyan. You should join Fine Dining our Discord server.
Yo, what level is that?
2.5 chain of memory.
Come on now, I'm the one who's sick.
Anyway,
what
with
to be
that out
sick.
of the way, so I'm gonna move y'all over now. Feel free to start where you would wish.
Yeah. Well, she started in quote-unquote her room last time. I should have fucking added the Homestuck icons to her table. That would have been funny.
You really shouldn't have, and I'm glad you didn't.
Fuck it, she'll start here. But I'll post this before we do anything. Yeah, this is the upgrade I got for Elemental Mistress. It's basically a passive. Her elemental energy leaks from her body and infuses with her allies. Each element an ally can use that corresponds to one of Ink's own elements. They gain one of the following buffs. Yeah, just...
So which are the elements you have?
I have, earth, air, water, fire, light, and dark.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have all of those?
Damn, you don't got lightning?
No. Wish I did,
Damn.
but not yet. But the thing is, she can also buff people with those elements, so keep this in mind.
So if you had all 6, you would get all 6 buffs.
Yes.
Terrifying. I assume it's 2 basic attack damage specifically, right? Or...
It's just +2 damage, so long as it's not on, like, DOTs. Or anything like that.
Alright.
It's the kind of +2 damage that's added, like, after all, like, the other damage calculations, with the exception of crits.
Uh-huh.
So, do you have
what
like,
does
a
it
table
mean?
of the elements?
What does it mean each buff can only be gained once? Or is it, like...
As in, As in, just if you have multiple elements, you can't pick the same buff multiple times.
I see. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
this is a-
make sure.
Yeah.
This is like a
Non-spec.
list of buffs that you get to pick from, I think.
Yes.
For each
Yeah, and-
element.
I see. It's just because they were numbered. I thought it was just like you get these in order. I misunderstood.
No.
I see.
It just numbering was easier for token action.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Once everybody's good, y'all feel free to roll initiative.
I'm
and
gonna
I'll keep
choose
track along.
darkness, since that's the element I can always choose to do.
Makes sense. Is there
I mean, technically, you have
good-
access to all of them, even if it's random.
What Quinn is saying
advanced-
is they literally can always use their darkness
Oh, I see.
necrosis, so they can just shoot that. Yeah.
I see.
Let's see. Yeah, let's go with Field of Hopes and Dreams again. It's just a solid baseline.
Okay, Faye.
All right. All right.
Alright.
So I will roll off against Eunice first, and then Faye second. All right. Considering the character you're rolling against, let's re-roll that.
Oh no, it's fucking. It's fucking. Oh, what's his name? Drake.
Athens.
Yeah.
All right. You managed to get the 0.5 in that case. All right, now Faye. All right, you managed to squeak out the 0.5 as well. 0.5. Sort sending. And let me move them onto the token layer, as it were.
The world is my domain.
Is that how big your aura is right now?
Oh, just my general range for things.
What the fuck?
Because they have +4 range is how it works.
And then my
Mm.
movement speed is 8.
Oh no, Mr. Drake Athens, you are unfortunately positioned.
All right, Faye, what would you like to do?
Well, what would Faye like to do? Because, like, one of the people that beat up her dad was here. Can I... That's a straight line, that's interesting. There's another person here. Faye...
This person is in a wheelchair, should that matter?
I don't know if Faye probably would care a little bit. They'll, just kind of like... let's see. They're not gonna, like, start off with using Alien Queen. They don't want to fucking explode themselves. Instead, they're going to just, pretty much hold, well, no, they're gonna, like, just schmoove a little bit, like, let's say, here-ish, and that'll end their turn.
Alright.
They'll hold their action for if someone gets close, I guess. Oh, wait. And then Nebbia has an action. Nebbia is going to... Well, actually, Drake, you control them, right?
I can control them if you want me to.
Sure, what would Nebia do?
Do they have a sheet?
Yes, it's in my Fate here folder, but you don't actually have control of them.
No,
I
you can
have their basic
Give
attack
control
down.
of it, I guess. Let's see. Where is it?
Fate here used in Bounty.
Alright. Okay, yeah, there it is. Edit. What's your current thing in the Roll20, Drake?
Drake.
Alright. Alright, you should have access now.
Oh, let me put their basic attack in there.
It's in their token actions, that's fair though.
There
It's
you
in,
go.
I have it. Yeah. Are they gonna use it, Lamau?
They sort of like float out and around Faye, and as you see them do that, you see them like periodically turning into like a little like ball of prismatic light, almost zigzagging around like you would manage like a firefly doing. They have like a little happy smile on their face, and they see Faye kind of just like, I imagine slightly worriedly like jogging about. And they send Faye
Yeah.
little psychic signals, and they just sort of like hand out, press on forehead, pat, pat, pat.
You're the only one who understands me.
And they're not going to use the full version of this, but they are going to use the basic attack, because they can use it non-lethally.
Uh-huh.
That's a horrifying statement for a tiny little baby.
Yeah, they can use it to just not deal damage.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, because they
No,
roll
they
3.
can't.
They make a little ball of light, and you'll see in the basic attack they make a little ball of light which can send like emotions into people, and they send a little happy mote into a Faye's head to make them happier.
Yeah, Nebia tries to do that, but it just kind of bounces off the tinfoil. You know, because that's tinfoil. You can't pierce through tinfoil. How foolish you are, Nebia.
Oh, tinfoil is immune to psychic abilities.
Exactly.
Unfortunately,
They get really upset and try to chase after. They're like, no!
Nebia, come back. Oh, that's the end of Fate's turn.
Alright, cool. Cassidy just kind of fucking raises an eyebrow at the weird floaty thing fucking chasing around and just like, fucking whatever. Not my problem. Alright, well, if I am gonna be fighting people, I might as well do the thing that I have to do, as they focus. Alright, let's set up one. And they're going to create their world, as it were. Oh
Holy
shit, they actually
fuck.
rolled well on it for once.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You just circle blue. Shift. Let's see. Let's see. Radius, alright, yep. So one more to you, one more to you. One more. Alright, and then we just shift it over by one. I think that's correct. Let me just.
Looks right to me.
You see Manda leaning over, like, patting Shi's Sekai no Haikai Mono, and then he sees that shit happen in his aura, and he's like, okay, Shi, so what the fuck?
Yeah, no, as a ethereal energy spreads from this individual's body before fully encompassing this zone. You know? Yeah, usually doesn't actually work that well. Pretty good day, I'd have to say. So that was their move action.
Did you just use the room?
What?
Oh my fucking god. He face palms.
The fuck are you talking about?
Copyright's gonna have a hell of a time if they ever come here.
What the okay. Sure, kid. Whatever. Do I feel like giving my allies a chance? Says the Saiyan. Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, that wasn't his choice.
I mean, you chose to take the card. No, I think what Cassidy is going to do with their main action is they are just going to hold it for now to use reactively. If someone would do something within their world, as it were. So that's going to be their turn. Ink.
Alright. Well, it seems like there's not much really going on right now. But that is fine. Well, I don't see why not. Just gonna fail at putting power panel down for again. Alright, well, that was my turn.
Sounds great.
Penny, not again.
Aurelian's turn. Alright, so yeah, no, you see this fucking mafioso-looking motherfucker just kind of like adjust his coat as you take out your brush and you could just kind of poke the ground like, do something, ground, come on! And he's gonna take a couple steps forward. And by a couple, I mean a full 5 movement, because, you know, that's how, you know, move action. Anyway. Yeah. I think... Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah. He's going to use win-win situation. Targeting... Yeah, let's get the brat. This is at Manda. So you take 7 damage. Unless you were to dodge the coin, of course.
Oh.
Oh
I
wait, no,
see.
don't forget to decrease your current max stamina and all the other effects of not having your turn yet, of course, my friend.
Oh, fuck, right. Let me go do that bullshit. This right now.
And I forget, do you take additional damage before it's come out, or am I misremembering?
No, I don't.
Alright, in which case, yeah, you're currently taking 7. Unless you dodge or so, etc, etc.
Sorry, I have to go fucking pull up his sheet again. 'Cause I
Mhm.
didn't refresh it there. Here we go. 7 damage, huh? Yeah, we'll use... Let me check the range on something. Where is he? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll use danger approaching. I forget. It allows me to take a
Bless.
minor action just in general, right? Can that
It's-
be an
you-
ability?
Yeah, as I was saying, you can either take half of a move action or a minor action. It could be an ability, but it is at less effectiveness because it is a quote minor action.
Okay, got it. And it's just a coin, right?
Yes, he is creating and flipping out a golden coin at you.
Well, he sees the kid over there. Yeah, he's just gonna take a movement action. Fuck, went to the wrong sheet.
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
Just gonna take the movement action.
Alright, where are you trying to get to?
Right there.
Okay. Considering
Just
this
sort of
ability, yeah. Considering this ability specifically, it just hits from any range. I assume it's like I got a weird homing property. And so with a 6 on the approaching, you move, and the coin kind of like stops mid-arc and manages to clip you as you're running past. So I'm gonna say including costs and total instead of 7, I'm gonna say you take. Yeah, considering it's a 6, I'm gonna say you take 6 total. Effectively, you do manage to reduce it a bit, but not like a lot, you know. But you will get.
Got it. I
your
forgot
movement.
it during the session. Manda does have 1 DR, so he takes 5
When the fuck did you get DR?
from his key.
Right. Right. Fucking key.
Drake remembering the Ballast remembering the bastard child of mechanics he wrote.
I didn't write the key. Don't fucking. Don't at me with that. This is Drake's key mechanics.
I see. Never mind then.
Alright, Izzy.
Okay. So they go up to 2 carbonation, and then their thing triggers. I'm gonna roll their effect that they get. Don't worry. If you don't quite remember, they funny stack on top of each other. So, Bippy. Glitch 41. You tend to slide when you move, going 1 tile further than you want every time. Weird. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Izzy's turn, Manda's just gonna call out, like, be careful about points at Cassidy. They've got some weird spatial domain on them.
Can Izzy see it, or is it invisible?
Yeah,
basically?
I mean, no, it's visible. It's like a law's room. There's just a blue tent.
Nah, I see it. It's very visible. So, like, Izzy takes a moment. So, like, to be clear, you're here because you're good to fight? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine with fighting. It's better than doing nothing. Not really. They just kind of like pat the side of the wheelchair. Not the most physically adept, so if you punch the shit out of me, I'm probably gonna go down pretty quick. But otherwise, I'm good to fight.
Huh. Okay. So... They just sort of scratch the back of their head. I'm gonna move over here, and then they're going to attempt to use, let's start off simple-ish. Yeah, we're gonna use can grenade. Bippy.
Where are you
Just
throwing
kind-
this?
Throwing it to basically on here. It would be a 3x3 of damage and a stack of carbonate, but like I
Alright,
imagine
so
something for that.
the moment it would enter into this space, Cassidy is just going to use their world action that they had set up to because you're throwing a can, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's basically a can of soda.
they're gonna make it explode immediately. Oh, that's a 6. You got an 8. I'm going to say it nets neutral. So instead of it exploding like right here, and then instead of it exploding right here, it explodes right here, doing nothing to either of you.
Alright. That's fair enough. Izzy's like, darn. Oh well. I mean, I'm better off for it, though. Shrugs as the golden bubbles that are surrounding them start to fizz a little harder as they reach a threshold of carbonation, Lamau. This is Bippy. This is very minor, but, you know, it exists. Other than that, that's the end of Izzy's turn.
Alright. Monda.
Okay. First thing first, Manda kind of looks to Ink like, you okay? You kind of fizzled.
Oh no, it is fine. Sometimes, sometimes my powers don't just translate well into physical space.
Kind of nods. Okay, well, keep it up
Well, okay, well, Monda then starts screaming out in pain as his back erupts.
then. Yeah, gives her like a sort of like awkward pat on the back, and then like twinges his. Ah, shit!
Wow, that looks like it hurts.
It's
Stars.
it's never not funny.
Why did that happen?
Ah, tension, adrenaline, adrenal gland, curse.
Oh,
Ah, fuck.
that's pretty bad.
That's fucking weird. Can't say I've seen that before.
Okay, give me a second.
So how much stamina does Shisekai no Hakamono have?
I'll be honest, I was just gonna handle all of their leveling stuff when they got to Gyarados.
I see. I meant just what they currently had, not the. Yeah. I'm. It's 19, I think.
Yeah, it's 19.
It just wasn't set properly, is why I was asking.
It should have been going up from what I know, but I haven't modified it since base.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Anyway.
While Manda writhes in pain for a second. Okay, first things first. Sakai no Hakemono. Splash!
And it's gonna roll a 4.
Nah, baby!
How dare you imply that Shisekai no Hakaimono would roll bad? Yeah, sure, it splashes. And it gets the quarter level, I believe.
No, almost. It was one away.
Oh, it's 18
It doesn't
plus
have my
CC.
psychic bonus. Pull up magic card sheet. What's long? Okay, its jump speed is fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. And then, -2 to attacking it.
Hmm.
And then, now, use, I don't want the tackle. I didn't move directly towards him, so it's fine. Use tackle! Hell yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck DN Angel is. Let's see. So it's 3 damage plus, towards their target and straight. So how much is this doing?
It's just dealing 3 damage. Because I didn't
All
move
right.
directly or straight line towards him.
Yeah, no, he just kind of like bashes into his leg. He's like, ah, fucking, the fuck is this? Some kind of fucking weird fish.
It's a distraction! And then all of a sudden, Mondo, foom, shunpo. And he's going
Not a
to
distraction if you call it a distraction out loud.
It's fine, Monda's fast. Monda's going to haptic harm around his arm to enhance it. And he's going to go for like a side punch. Into his side. Yep.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. So so this would be doing another 3.
Wanda's basic attack damage is, I think, 5.
I wasn't fully paying attention. What exactly are you doing?
He's wrapping the hapticom around his arm and then using it to boost his punch.
I
and
see.
then
So he's
slamming
going
him
for
really inside.
a super punch. I see.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
In which case, yeah, no. As you go in for the punch, he's going to use 50-50 split. Heads or tails, my good friend?
Tails.
All right. Ah. Well, you called it right, but he failed, so he takes 8 damage, including cost, as you just fucking punch him as he tries to flip a coin. Fuck!
Yep, and then
Piece
he's
of
going
shit.
to... Fuck. Like, spin around, draw his sword, and as I imagine, Aurelian is sort of, like, kind of flinching and kneeling down, just sort of, like... Because he doesn't want to, like, super hurt the guy, even if it's a data thing. Just go for, like, a sort of non-lethal slash, like, against the back. Draw the sword.
Yeah, no, you fucking... You ruined this man's shirt digitally. Oh, you fucking brat. Alright. Yeah, okay, so yeah, no, I am just gonna kick the shit out of you. Thanks for confirming my bias on who I need to take out.
Yeah, I've got some bad news on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, it's Monda's turn.
Alright, Eunice.
Hi.
So, how are you doing today? My name's Athens, what's yours?
Hello, it's Eunice.
Technically, Athens
have-
is my last name, but it's fine.
I have some unfortunate news for you about your positioning, given that you're my opponent.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
So first, the Blissey's gonna go up and use Sweet Kiss.
You
I'd
got
be
me
confused
confused.
Yeah, I'd be confused if a Pokemon kissed me too.
Technically, they don't even need to be adjacent because Sweet Kiss has range.
I have no idea what the fuck this is doing, but sure.
It's fine.
It even worked on the GM.
And then I'm gonna just point blank EI Unstoppable Force him.
Alright. He's gonna embrace chaos. No, he's not. He has the most stamina of everyone here.
I think he's dead!
Alright, how much is that doing, Gwen?
So you said the ink thing applies after modifiers, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
For the... And I think the EI is not multiplied by it either, correct?
What?
What?
Is the EI damage multiplied by, or no as well?
Multiplied by
Unstoppable
what?
Force.
There's no multiplication.
Doubled
damage.
by Unstoppable Force.
Oh, right.
No, it's not.
So it's not that much damage.
It's not that much damage.
Alright, yeah, no, you fucking stab him in the side. Ow! Pretty rude, I was just asking how you were doing! As he starts to bleed.
I'm sorry, I thought you were prepared for a fight. You said you could take it.
I can! Why do you think I'm fine? You just stabbed me. I'm not crying. I'm just mad.
I'm not crying, I'm just confused. You sweet kissed me.
Also, I don't think it matters, but he would have had double disadvantage on the anytime.
I mean, specifically what his anytime does is that he just flares his epithet. He doesn't actually do anything. It's just he creates energy. It is the will of the universe that does something. So he does not have disadvantage because it's not him countering you. It's the universe countering you.
I mean, I guess.
but it's fine. It didn't do anything.
The
So
universe
is that your
chose
turn,
not
Eunice?
to.
Yes.
It's not that the universe didn't choose not to, it's that he didn't flare it up enough. Because if the universe chooses not to, he gets a plus D7.
Right, you're right.
Specifically. Alright. Well, if you're gonna be like that, then I guess I'll beat the shit out of you. See how you like it.
No, it's, he has to see if he hits himself in confusion.
Confusion chance is like at 20%, right?
Something like that.
I can look it up. It might be lower.
Might even be
Two
just be
people were
10.
talking at once. What were you saying?
Eunice is checking out.
Quinn? Alright. It's 1%!
So
10%? Is it 11? Is it 12? He's fine. Anyway. Let's see. What does he feel like doing?
Oh wait, that's that is not correct. In fact, the move confusion has a 10%. The confused condition causes it 50% of the time.
Alright, well, he still is fine. How long does confusion last?
Chance to snap out of confusion.
While you're looking that up,
Yeah.
first and foremost, let me just, he just kind of...
It is
Claps his-
apparently a lot of math.
As I was saying, he just kind of claps his hands together. First and foremost, let's just,
Roll
and
a
he's
7.
going to... Targeting you, Eunice, before I fucking have a stroke. Alright. 262. Alright, let me just roll a d6. Alright, so all of his allies take 2 damage.
Oof.
Let me just, -2. As a fucking rumbling happens throughout, and everyone is fucking confused now, because what the fresh fuck? That didn't work. Odd. Nothing seemed to happen to me or to you. I wonder what happened, he says, completely ignoring the fucking shards of rock that have launched into all his allies.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna take a main action. And now he'll roll a 7 because you've wasted your turn of calling the 7, you see. Obviously. Yeah, Yeah, he's going to reach out his hands, one in front of Eunice, one in front of Unmisery, and is going to use Loose Threads. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to say, because he's going to be borrowing from something that's already on him, I'm going to say this is going to be a 3 cost. As he's going to cast Confusion on the two of you. Alright, so now Eunice and Unmisery both have Confusion.
Oof.
Wait, but what if we don't? I'm gonna try to unroll.
Alright, I will make my reroll. You still get confused.
And I looked it up, and it usually lasts for... According to the Pokemon Wiki, it lasts an amount of turns, specifically 1 to 4.
Alright, I guess we'll
Fine.
roll a d4 to determine for each person. So this is for him. So after this turn, he's no longer confused. You can roll a d4 for you, and then for Unmisery.
Well, I rolled 1d4.
No, wait, you fucking... Alright, so...
One,
I
two,
see
three.
that you... Okay, so... Okay, I rolled the d4, and I assumed that the 1 was the one I rolled, but I guess it was the one you rolled. Just ignore mine, because I was misunderstanding it. So the 1 will be the one for him, the 3 will be the one for Unmisery, and then roll another one for yourself, because I misunderstood the dice rolls since you were rolling before I could finish what I was saying.
Fair enough.
Alright, so 2 on you. Yep. Yeah. Alright, well. Fuck you too. And the horse that you rode in on. As he just kind of stretches and stands up and then walks away. Well, can't say I was expecting to be hurt by one of my comrades before I had even done anything. But that's fine enough, I guess. So what she's going to do is... She's really not that... Alright. Yeah, I think what she's gonna do... Yeah. She's going to... God, I forgot it was someone adjacent to her is how it works. Alright. Yeah, no, in which case she's just gonna start with a corpse flower. Because I don't think she... Oh no, she can get adjacent to ink, so she'll do that. Actually, so she will go with her actual thing. Hi. I don't assume that you would be as kind as to tell me exactly what sort of powers you have, would you?
Infinity.
Ah. Interesting.
That is my epithet.
So I know she doesn't have proficiency. I forget. Does ink count as having class levels or no?
She does count as having class levels.
All right, so she is a class 1 character.
Yeah.
All right. So this. All right. So you would say that what would you count as the primary capability of ink? Healing buffs, debuffs, or damage utility? I assume damage utility, probably.
Yeah, that sounds the most correct.
Alright, in which case... 3, 6... Alright, so... she's going to be spending 7 on this. She's going to use Vavilovian Voodoo Palele.
Oh no.
Oh shit, she got a prof! I don't think she has a crit theme in here. I don't even know if I picked out a crit theme for her. Oh yeah, no, I did. It was a Crypt of the Necrodancer track. Alright, I'll do the thing that we do sometimes where we just play tracks over the Discord, because I feel like it. Considering that took like half of her stamina. Let me just... Let's see... Play... Let's just turn you down. There we go. As she... thank you. As she's going to then reach out a hand, and some of your essence, effectively, is transferred to her palm, and she then places it on the ground. And moments later, a very, very powerful flower blooms through the ground. Let's go with this. Fair, I guess.
How would you?
Anyway.
Uh,
I mean, it's a crit, so it's not like there wasn't a decent chunk taken, even
No,
if it is infinite. Ink. Voodoo. Hall Lily. see. Save settings. All right. So, yeah. It's going to be able to take a basic attack immediately, I would say.
Makes sense to me.
Considering. Let me make sure that I know that she's getting one prof. How could I have not expected this, considering who her brother is? Of course she would crit on her first appearance.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, as this fucking terrifying plant creation morphs and moves around, it is going to slash at you with one of its various fucking, I forget what the term is for, like, the
Like vines?
not the vines, like, you know how when, not branches, but like when a flower has like the different things for its like leaves, I forget what those are called, like its stem effectively. Yeah. It's going to strike at you with one of those with a serration, and it's going to, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be not only with the nat 20 but also because of infinite power being its basis. It's going to be a pretty strong one, so let's see.
Oh no.
Alright, let me just let me just tell it to play that again, and I'll just turn you back off.
Oh no.
Alright, well,
so I'm gonna say in total, you're gonna be taking, yeah, I'm gonna say total of 16 damage.
alright, well, I don't really like what is happening here right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to move the ground underneath me and just move back a few spaces.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Oh, that's a 2, so no, I'll take my 18 including cost.
I'm going to say she doesn't get 20s from plants that crit unless she's already revived them, so she will only get the 30 fragments for that crit, just as a note.
Makes sense to me.
Monda's gonna. Monda. I don't think he likes that. 18. You know, it's not an auspicious number, but you know, I think it's a racist number. I'm gonna decide that. I think that's fair. So as he's like, you know, he slashes down against Aurelian, he kind of like exclamation point above his head. He's not going to be using danger or potion, but he like kind of looks up, peeks open the blindfold, and he's like, "Oh no!" And he's gonna try to use Psycho's Spider Soak to pull ink back.
Alright, sure.
Doo-ka-doo-ka-doo. Where is that on my goddamn endless macro bar?
Alright. So instead of 18 penny,
Yeah.
sorry, 16, or yeah, because I was saying 16. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say you take a total of 13 before cost.
All right. Well, I'll add 3 back.
As you get pulled out of the way, and there's just a fucking scar in the ground left behind. I forget with how Infinity works. Does non-prof granting crits allow for the enhancement of Infinity as well, or no?
I'm pretty sure you get, yeah, no, you just get Infinity every time you critically succeed.
Alright, so Kenny has 2 Infinity then.
Yeah.
I'll just mark that with this and
wait.
put a note down later.
Can other people get a stat because of you?
Yeah, let me just show the... see if this is it. Fucking shit's so long. Yeah, if you look at crit, if you look under crit, Everyone she is in combat with gains 1 infinity every time they critically succeed.
Okay.
And you can spend infinity. Let's see. Yeah. You can spend infinity to basically just fucking like make your shit way stronger. You can only spend 1 at a time unless you're ink. But you have to pay double the cost unless it doesn't have a cost, in which case the cost is increased by 3.
Alright, and that's gonna be her turn. So, Faye, what are you doing?
So, Faye's just kind of been sitting around watching shit happen, and then suddenly the monster plant comes out of the fucking earth and terrorizes that girl and rends half of her stamina from her body. Faye looks at Nebia. Okay. I suppose it's time for me to show my true power if we're going to do anything about this. They, take a second, breathe in, breathe out, form of the Alien Queen, as they begin to Heka transform. Does Nebia have any reaction to that? Just asking, you know.
Nebia was picking up one of those coffee mugs and trying to sip from it, but it was way too big for Day mouth. And then
That's
they were
great.
trying to catch the wisp that bounced off your aluminum. And then they get dragged back as you transform into Alien Queen form, and they're like, "Oi,
And you know, Faye just wordlessly closes their hands together, and just says, fucking, come on, brain, think of a word. Perish. As we're going to use the Alien Queen, 5x5 pillar gun, which I can orient any way I would like to just sort of, you know,
Where are you using it?
go like this.
Okay. So, what do you mean 5x5 in that case? What?
Or 5 foot by 5 foot. Sorry, it's a 1x1.
It would normally be directly up, but they can orient it how they want, so...
I see. So what? Okay, so what 5 foot are you using it down? 'Cause you were using it on an in-between thing, so I don't know if you're able to use it in between spaces, because that's a weird concept.
I assume.
Because that makes it a 2.5 by 2.5 technically. But I guess that's up to Drake.
Yeah, it's intended to be like sort of going downward, yeah.
Okay. In which case, well, we're gonna focus on the hell plant, but I'm trying to think on how I can orient this in a way that doesn't fucking murder the fish, because Faye cares about the fish a little more than they care about who they don't know Manda is. So you know what? They'll just they'll probably just go it like this.
Yep. Say on a 16 you can even do 7 damage. Sure.
Pog. Oh wait, actually, you know, just because I can't do anything else this turn, they're gonna attempt to boost that a little bit by using the power of their little friend, Bippy. Woo! It's a slightly maybe not as it's a 27 for no reason, lol. Or wait a minute, they can 2 separate feats with the same action. No, I'm not gonna use that for anything. Just for fun, that happens.
Sure, instead of 7, I'll make it an even 8.
Pog. As I assume Nebia glows as they grant power to Faye, in their Alien Queen state, and, is Nebia gonna do a thing, or is that gonna be their turn?
They see you go into alien queen form, and they get a little sort of frowny on their face, and they go up to you, and they see you kind of emanating with anger, glow a little bit, and they just sort of like pat you on the head and sort of nuzzle up to you, and you see them sending psychic signals to you, being like, "No, it's fine, everything's okay, we don't need to be angry."
Alright. In that case, I assume that's your turn. Cassidy's turn.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
What is Cassidy gonna do? Yeah. Alright, yeah, no. Ah, fuck it. I don't care. One of them already damaged me. I was going to not do this, considering it's a bit of a dick move, but hey, if we're hitting our allies, it's all good then.
Oh no.
As Cassie's going to raise a sword to the sky, and lightning starts to spark off of it. That's a 3.
As they raise a sword to the sky, and it falls down, Sword of Damocles.
You see Izzy react, almost expecting something, and then nothing happens. They, like, comedically look around. They're just like, when am I getting smited?
Cassie just kind of looks upwards to their sword, still just crackling, seemingly expectantly. Never fucking does what I want it to, and never does. Just slowly resheaths the fucking saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which case... Yeah...
They pull out their Nintendo 3DS.
They're just gonna move a bit backwards. They just kind of roll back in case.
Oh no, they're gonna upgrade their wheelchair.
Okay.
They could.
Well, I do not like being really anywhere close to that plant. So. Oh, a Pokemon. Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4,
This
5.
usually isn't that effective, but I guess it must be considering, you know, power of infinity and all that.
Maybe.
You see Monda get really happy for a
Actually, hold on.
second when someone notices that it's a fucking Pokemon.
Actually, let me think about this, because I could do something very stupid.
Are you okay?
Oh, I am fine. I'm bleeding internally, but I'm fine.
Oh boy, Izzy says from over there, like,
You know what? Yes,
damn, wish I could help.
I will do this first. So real quick, you know, Magikarps are water types, so I assume that they already have one of these buffs.
Does Shisekai no Hakaimono have any water abilities, Monda, or is it just all physical?
Well, Ballast. It doesn't have any water type moves, but it does have the water type passive.
Yep. Specifically, your thing is if they're an elemental user, correct? Right, Ink?
Yeah, it's which element an ally can use, but at the same time,
Wait. Fuck, I just realized. Look at the water type passive. That's a fucking plant.
Lamau, but
I guess give me a roll to convince GM from Shisekai no Hakaimono, Drake.
Will I level up if this rolls high?
No.
no.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it gets the buff.
Alright, that's fair. I'll give it a buff instead. I just wanted to see if I could, you know, fuck around a little bit. But no, I'm gonna give Shina, give Shisekai no Hakaimono the power of fire. Holy shit! I actually rolled.
Holy shit, it's a Charizard magic card.
Yeah. So
Sure.
sure. So anytime they
Look,
use a
Dragon
damaging
Raid.
move, hold on, I'll actually roll my D2 +1. Yeah, okay. For the next 3 rounds, anytime they use a damaging move, they can add 1d6 fire damage to that, and any other general element, and like any other actions they take, they can just add just like a generic fire effect to it. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. And then I'm going to run the fuck away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God, I just realized if Cassidy had what that means is if Cassidy had succeeded on Strike of God, your Magikarp would have fucking been so screwed over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's my
is that
turn.
your turn then, Ink?
Yeah, no, it's
Alright.
I can't do anything else.
Aurelian just kind of fucking just straightens what remains of his jacket. And is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does not want to be close to you, brat. Let's see. Well, actually, before he leaves, instead. Alright, let's play things interestingly. And he's going to use heads and tails on the pillar, trying to fucking... Because it does oddly a high amount of damage to structures.
Yeah.
He's going to try to make it fall on you. Alright, yeah, let me just go onto the map layer, GM, and let me grab an asset. Pillar.
There's a fallen pillar in the top right of the stone area if you need it.
Oh, is there? Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Copy. So, yeah, no, Monda, a pillar is currently about to fall on you. Would you like to do anything?
How much damage would it do?
That's a question for whenever you're getting hit.
Well, that's a question for danger approaching, right?
It's not enough to trigger danger approaching.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, health danger approaching.
Okay.
Sorry, my sheets are in the way of my macros. And he'll just movement action out of the way.
Mhm.
I will movement action out of the way. I'll movement action out of the way into his path, so I Shumpo so he walks into me. Actually, no, I don't want to be in the middle of all the fuck pits.
Yeah, no, do it. I think that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, I don't want to. Actually, danger approaching. Yeah, I don't need sense for what's important.
Alright. So which way are you gonna head?
Yeah, we'll go there.
Alright, in which case I would say you just take cost. As he just throws the coins and turns and you're already going, he's like, oh, fucking piece of shit. He's just gonna move to over here. Actually, he's gonna move to over here, so he's not in a line attack. Is he?
Yeah. Real quick before their turn, this is, the casual efficiency bonus. They're gonna attempt to use Soda Jerk to fling themselves a little closer. They are water elemental, I think. So I picked the thing that gives me advantage on using water. I'll attempt to see if this reroll is good enough.
I would say you can move 3.
That's fair. Yep. And now it's their turn. Wow! At the start of their turn, they gain a carbonated, and they have to roll off of wild magic and shit. I'm gonna roll, let's say, 2 wild magics and 1 glitch. So let's, is it this one? Yeah. Bippy. So 217. You won't believe what this does. Target must speak like clickbait, and then 39. Stored speed
actually,
is
you would be here, because of you move one space more than you were wanting.
Oh yeah, that's true. Your stored speed is multiplied by obscene amounts, then activated. Roll 1d8 and 1d3. On a 1... 1 on the d8 sends you north, so results move clockwise. On a 3, you go upwards, causing you to hit the ceiling / take fall damage. 2 sends you horizontal, and 1 causes you to slide on the ground with such force that you take damage from friction. That's interesting, I guess.
Alright.
Let me see if there's a better glitch I can replace that with, because I don't quite like that. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Wait, that says 39? Huh. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, a random limb is scaled up to be larger than the rest of your body, so...
Alright, give me a second.
My dick.
Your left leg is a lot bigger now.
They blink. Huh. Okay, I could probably... You might think I could use this in a way that's interesting. Want to find out how? Question
No!
mark. Well, have I got some news for you? They're going to like... let me actually look at Soda Fountain real quick, because I think that might be interesting here, because we have a pretty interesting line. Oh yeah, this is an interesting enough line. Alright. They're going to use Soda Fountain. Alright,
so what does this do?
One sec, let me just roll the funky advantage just in case, doesn't matter. Effectively, in a 3x10 line attack,
That's 4, my friend.
Oh wait, that's 4. My bad. It gets a little weird. They shoot basically a concentrated spray of soda, which does 3 plus 1d6 damage, and, stacks of carbonate equal to the damage dice roll.
Okay.
So I'll roll the 6. So 6 damage, 3 carbonated.
Athens is going to anytime first, considering he's the first one being targeted, and then after that I'll resolve Aurelian's anytime. Alright, that will work. Okay. So I'm gonna say what happens for Athens is that he just gets a cup, and then he gets a cup of soda. It's not going to stop the damage, but he has a cup of soda now. I'm going to say the cup of soda has all of his carbonated in it, so he does not get a stack of carbonated, but he does take 6
Alright.
damage.
He's got a
and he has
nice
a cup of soda.
He has a nice refreshing cup of fizz.
And then Nell gets Aurelian's defense, which will be more apt for what Akini is going to be put under, because Aurelian's the one actually going to stop this, or at least attempt to. Yeah, this is an ability. So he's going to use 2 sides on this one. No, he's not. So this is going to be doing 6 damage, you said, right?
Yep.
Alright, so Aurelian's going to try and use his other anytime. So that's 50-50 split. So heads or tails, my friend?
Tails.
Alright. Alright, so you called it right. So he takes 6 damage, but gets a coin clone. Let's see. Copy. Paste. Save settings. And everybody gets 6 fragments as he's unconscious.
Oh.
And then you do 6 to a Kenny and 6 to the plant as well.
Oh, Christ. That's right. I don't...
Yeah, it's almost like a 3x10 is a very big line attack.
Oh fuck! Right, fragments. Holy shit.
Yeah. I kind of forgot as well. So... After that, is he's gonna, like, use their movement action with their, big leg to try and, like, jump over to here-ish, maybe, but, like, it's really weird because they have slide glitch.
No, you got rid of that one. It was... Oh, you mean the one space forward one, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 2 spaces, because they got it twice. It's really weird. They're gonna at least attempt big jump.
Alright, so where were you trying to get to?
Around where the pillar is. Ah, flop.
Alright, and is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, Manta.
Okay, give me a second. Calculating my fucking fragments real quick.
Also, how much damage did you take including cost ink? I forgot to give a Kenny fragments for that. Penny?
Muted.
Oh, sorry. The cost wouldn't count towards it, but I believe because I spent 2 just now, I was at 31.
Took 12, right?
Or
13?
I took 13.
13.
Yeah.
13 before or after cost?
Before cost.
Alright. Cool. Sounds good. Just want to make sure. Alright, so yeah, Manda.
Okay. Starting off, Manda is going to command Shi Sekai no Haikai Mono. I hate that you made me have to say the full title every time. Okay, Shi Sekai no Haikai Mono. Splash! Knock them into each other!
Are you gonna
I
add
want you to understand, this is rooted into the ground.
But they could add a
It cannot
fire
move.
elemental effect.
Well, I
Yeah,
can
no, but-
knock a Kenny into the plant.
Yeah, no, I was just... The way I was just saying, considering the way it was assumed, I assumed you were going to have its tackle downwards, as opposed to fucking rolling all around at the speed of sound. I just wanted to confirm that before you did anything. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to have Sakai no Hakamono bounce over the plant into like the back of a Kenny's head to knock them onto the plant and set them on fire, so they set the plant on fire and are just like in a pile.
Alright,
Since they
give
can
me a
high
roll.
jump. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're basically trying to go like this. Let me just send it back.
Yeah, kind of like go onto them and knock them into the plant and set them, or at least set one of them on fire, kind of like spark a flame, or at least like get them to fumble into each other using the flame boosty.
Okay.
If I can't set them on fire, it's fine. I can do it with my next action.
No, I think it's just because, like, obviously I don't remember how much a fucking Magikarp weighs, but it's just is weird mentally to me as a effectively.
Yeah, I'm just going for like rocket boost effect because it's got the buff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say that she is knocked prone, and you can choose one of them to be on fire.
I'll choose her to be on fire because I'll follow up with this next action now. Knock them into each other. Tackle. Roll that now. Roll that.
It tackles itself right into the razor sharp plant. I'm going to say it does not inflict fire upon this plant, and instead, this is I'm including the double on this, so don't worry about that. As it oh no, Your Magikarp, it touched grass! It takes 5
No!
damage and flops off.
We just do that really quick.
Jesus
5
Christ,
damage.
Sekai has so much health.
Yeah!
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, I did take the damage.
Yeah. Just, I put it in chat, but as a reminder, since you have an element now, you can choose one of these.
Oh shit, right.
Shisekai no Hakai Mono is out for blood, isn't he?
Yeah. You wouldn't...
Oh yeah, they're a serious. They're a destroyer. I'm choosing the damage.
Yeah.
Alright. So what's Manda doing?
Okay, you sit back, buddy. I'll go in. He's going to, because he's got Mondo movement. Aurelian's fucking.
Did it take
dead.
1 cost, by the way, or no?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
He just hasn't taken much damage.
Yep.
So he's going to. Sorry, but this is a battle. He's going to go down and go for like a sweeping leg kick as he like wraps the hapticom around his leg. And he's going to knock them into it, and kind of like, since his leg is protected by the hapticom, try and prevent the flame from reaching onto him.
Alright.
Into like double wrapping, so he creates a new one. To knock her into the plant, so the plant gets on fire too. So that'd
Sure.
be an 18.
Anything else?
How much damage would that be?
Considering you were primarily going for knockback and setting on fire, I'm going to say only 2 damage, but you got everything else.
I mean, they're right next to it.
The thing is, like, considering this is a fucking Mondo plant right now, it's pretty hard to fuck with, which is why I'm saying it's a bit difficult. Because Infinity is a very weird, very terrifying thing to have a thing be conceptually constructed of, you know? But it is now on fire, so it will not be...
her, not the plant.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, it catching on fire is the difficult part. So I'm giving you the fire at reduced damage to her, is what I'm saying. Unless... Yeah. You know.
He had my 1 fragment. And then I'm going to volley.
Alright, so
So I
which
get
are
2
targeting what?
We'll do. I don't. How sturdy does that plant look? Just in
Very.
general, I guess. Very. Well, the plants, is it like animate? I guess.
Yes.
Well, it's rooted, so.
Yes.
We'll go for her.
Alright, so 2 instances on her.
Yep.
She takes 6, and she is now unconscious. And everybody gets... she doesn't have a lot of stamina. Everybody gets 5 fragments. Is that your turn, Manda?
Oh yeah, it's based on Elfin Lead.
It's
I really
specifically...
Like it,
Yeah, no, it's... whenever I was writing him, I had the idea of it, and I was like, I've only watched, like, a couple episodes, and it was, like, 10 years ago, but I'm pretty sure this is an Elfin Lead thing, so I'm gonna note that when I make the macro for Drake, but, like, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just looking at that like, I don't know, this did happen to my buddy Ulrich once.
The thing is, you can't see it.
That's fair.
Yep.
Is that your turn, Manda?
That is his turn, yeah.
Yep. Eunice.
Well, first, let's see if I'll be hurting myself in my confusion.
What about your own misery?
Yes.
I mean, technically speaking, I think you could... Oh wait, no, specifically it would be because you're already set to do it. I'll say if you choose to untap it and get it again, if you get double confusion, the confusion damage will be a bit higher, but you will get the bonus for it if you choose to untap and get it again.
I guess I'll untap.
You don't have to. I would just like technically this is something untap could work on.
Alright. Let's see if I can untap it. No.
No. It's fine. Alright, let's see what it's on misery going to hurt itself in confusion.
Oh, I was just gonna use my move action to put on misery back in the Pokeball.
Oh, okay, sure.
You need to trade some Pokemon to learn to use this. So how much damage do I take from hitting myself in my confusion?
It depends on what your action you're gonna try is what I would say. Because it's blank is going to use blank. Blank hurt itself in confusion. Sort of is how it works, you know? So depending on what you attempt and what your role is what I'll flavor it as from.
Well, I assume the way she hurts herself is she's gonna flop over this and stab herself in the chest.
Sure.
Or something. See, the thing was, my action was just going to be to walk over to here.
Alright,
So-
sure. Give me your roll for walking. Let's see how you confused fuck it up.
Wait, I have a question because I did just remember something. The Spark of Power does give me resistance to status effects.
What do you want from me? You're the one that put this into the combat to begin with. I don't know what to say. Like, you have resistance, so I guess what that would do is instead of 50% chance, you have a 25% chance is what I would say. But you still got an 18. So...
If it,
So okay, I guess roll to see how you fuck up walking and how much so. Alright, so I'd say you managed to get here before you're like, alright, I didn't use my move action yet. This is my movement, right? And you're like, okay, let me just throw a sword at him. And you create and you just kind of nick yourself in the hand. I'm going to say you take 2 damage. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, his turn. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, the sense was because he has the cup of soda. Alright. Sure, I'm curious what this is. He's just gonna down it. I'm gonna roll for soda quality. Alright, I'll say he'll heal for 4. Your choice, Roche. Glitch, Wild Magic, or Curse. Actually, no Curse. Okay, Wild Magic sounds good to me. Could you roll it for me?
Oh, sure, I can pop it. Bippy.
All targets on the... Alright, sounds good. Everybody's now wearing baseball caps.
Oh.
Izzy's already got a baseball cap on.
2.
Nice.
Now she's got 2. Cassidy's very over-the-top hat is now also having a baseball cap on top of it. And they were immediately... Cassidy is now immediately aware of a baseball cap within their zone. Nice.
Oh, fuck. That was 77.
Yes, it was. Yeah?
His number.
He doesn't...
7-7.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty lucky, but it doesn't do anything for him yet. He hasn't rolled a 7.
Okay.
That's not how it works for him. It's for when he... Technically speaking, this would be Izzy that casts this, and it's specifically when Athens casts stuff, is when it matters.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, that was pretty good. He's just going to rub his hands together. Wild magic for wild magic. He's gonna point at Izzy and snap his fingers.
Ah, shucks.
Target now believes everyone but them has become giant. Giants with baseball.
Everyone except their leg. Their leg is now normal sized.
Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, and
Manda exclamation points flashes back to a future that never happened.
oh wait, no, not 3. Let's go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, not enough range. That's a shame. Damn, not in good ranges for stuff. In which case, he's just going to instead just turn to Eunice, and flick an Eldritch Blast at her. No, he's not. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and scrungle over the pillar. Hello, my name's Athens. How are you?
Oh, yo, hey, I'm Izzy.
And
I'm
Kimmy's
doing
turn.
okay.
She is unconscious. She takes a
You're-
D4 of burn. So how does carbonation work again?
Carbonation, effectively, like, you can have multiple stacks, but I still basically only roll one rollable table result, and it's my choice between, Wild Magic, Glitcher, Curse. I'm just gonna say, like, Wild Magic. Why not?
And don't forget to tick down your Magikarp's turns with the power, by the way, Drake.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Alright, so roll Wild Magic for Kenny, and then 1 for Voodoo Palili.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh! What the?
Alright, so the Voodoo Palili, with the way that Akini's ability works, it also gets an ability based off of what it is empowered by. So it's either one that is the same as what Ink has, but I don't feel like looking over Ink's abilities right now. So the Voodoo Palili, expanding like this, gets an idea and is going to roll to use an ability real quick.
No, I don't like that.
I don't
Alright,
like that.
it works.
Why does it have to
as
be
it's
the best
going to-
roller in this fucking bounty?
As it's going to, with the power of infinity, it's going to grow in size.
Guys, we got a kaiju on our hands!
And I would say that's a move action for it, since it doesn't really use move actions otherwise. And it's just going to slice the fuck out of that Magikarp right now.
No!
It
No.
missed. Faye.
Okay.
For sins against humanity, Magikarp is angry.
They
Yeah,
rolled a 0 to attack him, it's hilarious.
you know, for funny anytime efficiency, because Faye has one of them, we're gonna do the anytime thing. They're gonna attempt to do
Yeah.
a weird psychic boost in the direction of anything, actually, with this. Bippy. Oh, I see. It didn't post the text. Thanks.
Truly all-powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll just fucking post the stupid shit. I don't know why it didn't... Oh, okay, I see. Bippy.
Sure. There.
Pog. So they boost you a little bit, and they just sort of, pant as they take up one round of the 3 they have for today. They see Nebia trying to calm them out of, fucking alien queen state, and they take a few seconds, and they do decide to depower, so they're not going for the second round, and they sigh, and they're just like, yeah, you're right, I've helped enough. Pats Nebia. They're gonna move a little bit closer. As a question, can we still make guesses for the people who are unconscious, or is that no?
I mean, they're still here, so yes.
points to Aurelian. Coin?
I'd say sure, considering it's close enough. As the clone's like, hey, you got me, it's coinage.
Yep.
Blink.
So you can get 1.
Huh. Nevi, I did it. I can do anything.
You see them throw their arms up as they emit little fireworks.
Hiya. Okay, now we've got to destroy that thing. And maybe the guy standing in front of it, but maybe that thing mostly. They're going to point the alien gun at the voodoo Polarly and attempt to fire. It doesn't have eyes.
They see Faye earnestly trying really hard, and they saw how much you were like panting and straining earlier, so they zip into a little ball of light and sort of appear on your head, and with like a little worried expression doing what they did earlier, they start forming little balls of light, and they look down like, if you're sure, sending little psychic wavelengths, and they're going to, form, use their basic attack they used earlier to make Faye feel happier. And fail once again.
Yeah, no, it bounces off the tinfoil. Since you rolled a 7, and considering you're shooting a beam of light at the plant, Athens is going to try to embrace chaos, because I, as the GM, had a fun idea.
Uh-oh.
Alright, he failed. So you don't photosynthesize the plant into having more power. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. Alright, is that your turn, Faye?
Yeah, with that, I did just realize Faye does technically use light. That's dumb and weird. I'm not gonna count that for now, I don't think, but that's the end of Faye's turn.
I would consider, since it's a weapon, because I would assume Inksling is like people who are actually using it. I assume that a weapon doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it's not like having like a torch or like I guess a flashlight like gives you light powers,
wait.
you know.
Shit, you're fucking shit. Does it? What is it? You can get advantage for shit, right?
It's if you're using
If
the
you
same
have one of the
element
elements,
as
yes.
one of
Yeah,
hers, which is...
One of the Prisma missiles counts as light.
Oh, it does?
I mean, they are orbs of light.
Yep.
Huh.
I'll take that if you don't mind.
Alright, Cassidy.
Wait, can I get the advantage for that?
No, considering the turn is already resolved, you can just get it from next turn, since you didn't realize that until after it resolved. Alright, well, considering most of my allies are down, might as well try it again. As Cassidy's going to try to fucking raise their arm to with the sword to the sky again. Thank you. Thank you. As clouds start to gather over the entire field. And Cassidy's just gonna move a bit more into safety by moving away from everybody a bit more. Ink, it's your turn. Roll me a dodge against lightning.
Yup, I'm gonna roll.
I'll say you take 2.
Alright, sounds good. You know, I've just come to a realization.
Yeah?
Yes, you're a psychic, correct?
You can't see Manda. There's a giant fucking plant in the way.
She's seen Manda, though. Just...
Yeah.
Manda, you are a psychic, correct?
Yeah, Mondo kind of like waves out as he's like ducking and diving, like
Yeah,
kind of, like,
yeah.
Saiyan jumping, yeah.
And you know, there's a webcomic about this psychic that I quite enjoy, and I've just realized there was actually a part where a giant plant existed, so I'm going to use this happened to my buddy Elric once to gain psychic powers based on Mob Psycho. Alright.
Oh.
It's weaker when referring to manga, so
Mob
keep that
Psycho
in mind.
was a webcomic first, though. That's what I'm referring to.
I would like to counterpoint. It is a webcomic, but it is specifically from someone who is known as a effective manga artist, so it is in a weird gray zone. So I guess give me a roll.
I'll take the average in strength.
Average works. It's just not full strength, is what I would say.
I'll
in that
take
case.
it. Average in strength, I'll take it, so I can gain psychic powers in the future. We'll figure that out. Well, I'll figure that out later. Anyway, now that I'm sufficiently going to
Points at Nanda. You are based from Mob Psycho, yes? What? I'm not based on anything. That's everybody around me that is. Like, come on. What are you talking?
based on what?
I'm not a reference. I'm a real person.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will use Elemental Mistress on Izzy. And let me just double check something. What is my power on Elemental Mistress? Because I have evolved it once already, so I don't really feel like spending Infinity on it. Yeah. Yeah, let's give Izzy the power of wind.
Huh.
Fuck.
No.
Give
Never
Izzy
mind.
power of nothing.
Nothing bad happens, because I don't know how I would have something bad happens, but no.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh well, I guess I suck ass today. That's my
Alright.
turn.
Oh.
Aurelian's turn. Give him the role of what his body is being subjected to. Before anything else.
Let's go for a glitch. Why not?
Alright, I'm going to use that to give him an advantage on his dodge lightning roll. Because his body just fucking Gmod clips around the fucking ground. Alright,
Good.
thank God he got advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, since he's currently prone on the ground, I'm just gonna roll a d8 to confirm where is backwards for him.
Fucking Lamau.
Alright, so he's now all the way over here.
Oof.
Oh, he's gonna go into the lava.
The clone just looks at him. I don't like the looks of that, and now it's going to roll the dodge lightning. It is coins. It is metal. It conducts. It is dead.
Oof. Oof. Double goof.
Izzy!
I don't like the looks of that. Dias. I have to wait. Right, I have to increase my fucking carbonation and do the things. Let's go for 2 wild magic, 2 curse. Why not? Actually, 3 wild magic, 1 curse. Bippy, Boppy.
Oh god.
Switch bodies with the nearest fucking person.
Does
Is
that
there
happen
anything-
multiple times?
I mean, if the GM says it doesn't happen multiple
So
times, it
how
doesn't
many-
have to.
How many are you up to currently? How many triggers?
It would be 3 triggers, which would mean it would be like
It would
1,
happen once, it would
2,
unhappen, and then it would actually
3.
happen again. So,
I could switch it to something else, or I could look at that curse and switch it to something else. That's weird and interesting.
I'll let you choose to either. Just tell me if you're going to switch it before I determine if it happens multiple times or not. I would say. Because don't let me decide it for you, effectively.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna switch the curse to this, but I'm gonna be real. I think 37 is the funnier result.
Alright, so it either happens multiple times or it increases exponentially, right? Is that how it works?
For this, there isn't really. I guess it's weird to think of this in a weird exponential sense, but yeah, technically.
Because
I can
what
pose it
comes to
again.
mind, because specifically it's switching bodies, which I would assume swaps means that the soul of each goes into each other. But with it happening exponentially, I would say you swap bodies and kids specifically. So you are
Bowling.
now playing Athens, and Athens is now playing Izzy.
Do they also switch
Effectively.
sides?
No. So let me
Well-
just grab Athens's sheet for you so you can have that.
Do I
Um,
still have the carbonated and stuff, or like?
No, because that's on the Izzy body, with the Izzy
Huh.
epithet. You're now playing Athens, and Athens is now playing Izzy. Edit.
So which team is Izzy Roche playing for?
The one that is in Athens's body is currently on your team, and the one in Izzy's body is currently on their team.
So Roche is playing for the enemy
Oh.
team.
No. Okay, so this is Roche now, and Roche is still on y'all's side.
Okay.
The initiatives are still the same,
Oh.
so Roche still acts on the Izzy turn. It's just within the Athens body and with the Athens kit.
So
Dog.
is the
Got
Izzy
it.
body now getting hit instead of the Athens body with the lightning?
Oh, yeah, I
on-
didn't roll for lightning yet, huh?
I would say that would happen before the effect. Or simultaneous, I would say, actually. So give me a roll and I'll determine how I feel on it.
That's neutral.
That's neutral. Let me give Athens a roll.
We just say they're both getting hit equal. Well, we know who's getting hit.
Alright. So they get hit for 5, yes. Ow! This body is a lot shorter, I think. How tall are you? Canonically.
Dude, like, bro, 5'3"?
Oh yeah, no, I'm 6'2". I'm much shorter now.
Is this what it's like?
Fucking, let me look at my kit.
Oh, instead of taking 5 there... Oh shit, I can turn into soda? They're gonna Soja. As they just turn into fucking pure soda, and they crackle and fizz. That feels weird! But they ignore the damage.
I see. Okay, so I could have used Soda Gear to avoid it. I wasn't
Yes.
sure because I was turning into liquid.
I mean, with how Logias work, sometimes you could just choose to form around the attack, which is like what Aokiji does, so I would say you could... Since you control your own mass, especially within bonus because of ink, I would say so, yes. But
Okay.
regardless.
Okay, gamers, I'm on this side now, as in your guys' side in this body, question mark? Like, confused. Fucking sorry, I need to learn, how this kit functions. Cause any effect of his choice up to 7 spaces. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I wanted to attempt to do this on my turn anyways, so... Hey, Infinity Girl! Have
Yes?
this! They're going to use, loose threads that bind to apply some weird chaotic healing to ink. Similar to how they would as though they were, you know, themselves with the soda thing, but they're not themselves with the soda thing, so it's weird.
Alright.
Bippy. And I'll pay 4 for that. Or is it, you choose?
It depends on what you're attempting. I would say you can choose in this case. Yeah.
4.
Yeah. So, as Izzy within Athens' body is like, don't know how this works, as a fucking immense amount of energy pulses from them, and then fucking contracts onto ink. I'm gonna say, Ink, you can heal for Alright, let me see. Considering it's chaotic healing, alright, so it's gonna be 1, which means it'll be... this. 1!
Oh, that's
Chaotic healing!
that's fantastic.
That was dog shit, actually. Chaos, what do you say? Nothing. Cool.
You're doing it wrong! You can't just say you want things, you just gotta have to let them happen! You're cheating! It's
I didn't
boring!
ask-
Also,
in
don't
my
forget
body,
to cast
why don't-
wild magic!
You're in my body. Why do you have your own voice still?
Because I'm using soda powers to, you know, just fuck you!
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll use wild magic on Ink. Hopefully, this will help them.
You can see everyone in their underwear.
What?
Well, I spent 7 stamina for Jack.
Yeah, 7 stamina, fuck yeah!
Oh no. You can see
Alright.
Magikarp in their banana hammock.
Shut the fuck up, Drake.
You know,
Well,
Alright.
I'm glad I don't
Is
know
that
how
your
to
turn?
need to see to
I guess.
function.
Sorry. I guess so.
Alright, Manda.
Meanwhile, in downtown Townsville, the city is under attack.
Don't forget to pay your upkeep.
Yeah. Okay, Sekai no Haikemono. It's time for our combo attack. We've been practicing this, so it's... Oh wait, you're on fire. He thinks for a second. No, wait, my hapticoms don't feel. It's fine. He's going to jump up into the air, and well, first he's gonna have Shino Sekai no Haikemono use Splash. Come on, Splash! Jump into the air. We have to match height.
Garp! Garp! Garp!
Garp. He like just flops around on the
He
ground.
flops onto the thing again. Garp! Garp!
No, you're getting tangled up. Come on.
Taking another 6
Wait.
damage from touching
No.
grass.
No. I can't believe it. I was so foolish. I understand. Shiseki no Haikemono. You're a genius. This was all part of your plan. Manda leaps high into the air. I'll spend 1 stamina to fly. You're so... He gets like a smile on his face. You're so right. I'm going to
Oh
use my
shit, first and
haptic
before you
Yeah.
do anything else, roll for Shin Sekai no Hakemono, and then for you dodging lightning.
Okay, yeah. I'll do Shizaka no Hakemono first. 6.
I'm afraid to say Shino Sekai no Hakemono is gonna be taking 10 electric damage unless you any time for it, buddy.
I'll anytime for them. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll use danger approaching to get in the way. I'm on their sheet.
Before you roll, you're gonna roll a 6 again, somehow.
No, I'm gonna roll a 2 and I'm gonna spin to 6 to get advantage.
Oh, that's
And then I'm gonna roll the 6.
yeah.
Does
Alright.
that count?
What were you saying, Glenn?
Didn't we say that with rolls with advantage, it uses the roll that's used?
I believe... No, this isn't advantage. I specifically... Okay. I forget how it works when you do it retroactively, if it's counted as advantage or a reroll.
It's
Did I word it as...
advantage.
Oh, okay.
It's I retroactively grant advantage.
Alright, so secondly, Quinn, did I specify how it works with natural modifiers or no?
I believe... I can't remember. Well, I know you said at some point whether or not natural modifiers change it versus what was rolled on the dice, but I can't remember what you said it did.
I don't either. I assume that I said it's what's on the D20, considering your bullshit. So I'll say that's what it is for now on. Just keep that in mind next time. In which case, yeah, no, Monda, I guess you crit. So sure, you fucking fucking just as Ash with his Pikachu, you dive in the way.
Cool. Could I time it in such a way that both of the lightning bolts
Oh yeah, no,
are
cool. And do you
coming-
want that to crit fail or no? Just to confirm.
No, I do want it to critical success.
Okay, yeah. Let me go pull up my fucking goddamn sheets. I get anything at 26?
This is not a prof granting crit. It's just a crit.
Okay, I don't really care about that though.
Yeah, you do gain an infinity.
You do get 30 fragments and an infinity though. Oh wait, no, you don't get the fragments because it's not at 20. Yeah, but you do get an infinity.
Yeah, because
I'm going to be using power conversion.
Sure.
Okie dokie.
All right. Now, I'll say that you can heal for the 5 of that one. Now, give me a roll to see if you dodge the other one.
What will you do about?
Now, I was asking with the 20 if I could have timed it in such a way that they were both coming down at the same time, but you didn't answer me.
You didn't finish asking the question. Considering the fact that you had to fucking jump over the massive plant, I'm going to say no.
I was 8 spaces up in the air.
When the fuck did you get 8 spaces up in the air?
I jumped! I flew!
I'm going to say no.
Okay, well, it's fine. I take 5.
You have to roll to see if you take it.
Well, I heal
Because you
5.
could dodge it. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I roll a 3, okay.
And so, yeah, you're like, it's fine, I've got it, Shisekai no Hakaimoto, and just fucking absorb all the electricity, and you're like, okay, now, as I was saying, and then you get hit by the second lightning bolt.
And then I take 5, and then I can do my plan. No. And he gets... It's like, he does the thing where he absorbs it, and it's like the Pikachu his skeleton shows as he zoops it up and gets healed. And then it's the second one where he gets deep fried and he becomes like charred black, and then he shakes it off for a second. Anyway, back to the plan. I'm going to pick Shikai no Seka Hinamono up with my haptic harms, wrap him up in a protective barrier, spin him around, throw him at the plant so he doesn't get eat up by the forms, and then have Shi no Seka no Hikamono spin around and use a flail.
Alright, sure.
Can't you believe you're making a flail?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna have it, like, as it spin around, create like a baseball of fire. Basically
Alright.
throwing Shino Sakahimoto at it. Because, you know, fire, plant, type advantage. For bonuses.
Yeah.
And then... Huh. Bonuses!
So, yeah, no, Shisekai no Hakaimoto sure did choose to take damage as its bonus, huh, buddy? Oh well. But you do manage to fucking fling your Magikarp into it, so I'll say you managed to do, like, 5 damage from that. But then it's just, like, the Magikarp's just, like, mentally, inside its head, I don't know how the fuck I'm flying in the air right now. This is quite odd, actually. This is... I wonder what is causing this. What could possibly... And it completely just doesn't even flail. Presumably, you then set it down afterwards.
I don't get it. Damn.
No, because it just your Magikarp got really confused, but didn't hurt itself in its confusion, mind you.
Really
But you
making me
do
switch.
fucking whack it with it, so
How much damage?
you did 5 damage.
It's fine. It just means Flail on my next turn is going to deal Mondo damage.
If it survives. So what's Mondo gonna do with the rest of his action economy?
Okay, you did good, Shisaka no Hakamono.
Unfortunately, you know what? I'll leave it up to them.
What do you think, bud? You feeling up for it?
Are they good for battle? They still want to go?
Garp! Garp, garp!
Ballast
Garp! Garp!
nods.
Okay, in that case,
Monda's going to use Chains of Enlightenment
Yeah,
on Shino Sakai no Hakamono.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, it failed. It's fine.
Yeah, no. You try to wrap it around, but your Magikarp is wand for blood. It's too active. It's too hyper. You just kind of toss around some grass.
Oh, in that case, I'm just going to volley the plant.
All right, sure.
That's a crit.
All right, yeah.
Gain
Give
another
me your other
infinity.
attack rolls.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Me. 2. Infinity. So what do I get for multiple infinity?
It's just that you can use them to fuck with your kit. Is all it does.
Yeah, it's just a resource.
It's just a stat that you have that you can spend effectively.
Yep.
Where the fuck is there? It is. All right. So yeah, no. You pelt it with blasts of electricity, and while like grass type resists electricity, you're also a psychic type, so it net neutrals.
Oh, no.
So 6, 9, 12. Yeah, sure. It takes 6 damage and fucking explodes, but sure, you dealt another 12 damage to it. So you dealt a total of 12, so you get 6 fragments, and then everybody gets 6 fragments as it fucking explodes.
Jesus, that thing had 30 stamina.
It's because she spent 3, because the way her ability works is that it has X, Y, Z, and Z is for its amount of stamina, with each 1 stamina she puts in for being 5. She spent 3, so it had 15, then she crit, so it had 30.
Yeah, makes sense.
And because she's unconscious, she can't use her passive to bring it back.
Yeah.
Mondo like sees and he looks at himself as he's like glimmering a little more than usual, and he just like thinks about it, and he kind of like
Your
leans
Magikarp just
over.
kind of taps you in the leg and then looks up at you with as much as a Magikarp face can muster. The fuck, bro?
he gestures over to like, I guess because he doesn't know they switched body, he gestures over to Athens, but he like leans over at Ink and he's like,
I think it's because of you, but I'm feeling a lot more like potentially than normal.
Oh yes, do not
and
worry.
he makes like a weird expression at you.
Just, if you want to increase the effectiveness of anything you do, just believe in yourself really hard. Just you can feel the power that I have given you, and just use it.
So Ballast, I'm using this on ESP after this, right?
That is up to you, my friend.
I'm pretty sure I'm using this on ESP.
I will say, with how Ink works, it does not. The effects are never permanent until you have enough spent across your entire kit.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Like, it'll definitely be weird considering how Mondo... That's not the track I wanted to click. But... unless you roll really well, it won't do anything permanent. Let's see. Let's see. Where the fuck is my track? There we are. So is that your turn, Manda?
Yeah, that's his turn.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, no, the +2 is.
Oh,
I think
right.
specifically Quinn is talking about the +2, so it's just a
Yeah, no,
normal
it's just a
bonus,
regular.
yeah.
It's not natural.
Speaking of Eunice,
Yeah. Well, first of all, is getting hit by lightning a start of turn effect?
Yes.
yes. So let's see your starting roll dodge.
Oh, it gets to hit me.
Yeah. Also, you take 4 from it. And then roll your chance for confusion.
Wouldn't it only affect my main action?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it'll fuck over everything. It just I would say that this happens before you roll untap, because that is a bonus action.
Yeah. Would it make more sense for me to do it when I'm actually doing my action? Since that would be the thing it would
Sure,
be messing up.
makes sense. Makes sense.
That way I don't have to plan an action knowing I'm going to hit myself with it.
Yeah, yeah. So that was the roll to use untap.
Yes.
All right, so I guess give me your start of turn dodge.
Can I just choose to take it?
You can choose to take it if you wish.
Yeah, I'd like to choose to take it.
You take 5 damage. What would you like your buff from untap be? And post untap for everybody else's sake, since this is the first time you're using it.
Yes. I was just using it off the sheet because it, I mean, not off the sheet because I don't have the +2 bonus on that roll, but, ignore this roll.
You could have just copy-pasted.
You are correct, I could have.
It's your 16 that you wasted, that's up to you. So yeah, so basically, because she did a sort of turn effect that was negative, she gets to give herself a buff. Effectively. And you took 5 damage, so you get a +2.
Let's see, I already have a pretty hefty movement bonus. I'm just gonna give myself another +2 to movement.
Sure.
And then the thing that may or may not be messed up by confusion is I'm going to attempt to, now that I have enough movement for that, I'm going to attempt to full sprint and unstoppable force with necrotic damage at Cassidy.
Okay.
So let's 100.
All right. It works as intended. Go ahead and make your rolls.
And because it's necrotic
Yeah,
slash
yeah,
damage,
advantage. Yeah, no, I know.
4.
All right, go ahead and make your movement.
I assume something happens when I get to here.
Not yet, no. Alright, so yeah, no, as you get ready to slash at them, this is a 3-cost ability, right?
Yes.
Alright. It's gonna fucking cost like hell, and I know they have disadvantage, but they're just gonna try to negate the swing.
Well, they have double disadvantage because it's on unstoppable.
Yeah, I know. Like I was saying, yeah. Anyway. Let's just... Here's the base roll to post the effect. And... damn, you roll 20. Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage.
It's just 14.
Don't you have some sort of weird damage bonus right now, or am I misremembering?
It's +2 from ink, but I would only have a rolled bonus if I was able to EI.
Right, right. So you deal 14 damage and they go unconscious.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Cassidy does not have stamina.
And everybody gets 5 fragments because that is the minimum. You fucking cut down a person in a wheelchair. Is that your turn, Eunice?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alright, so Roche, for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
I've not had a chance to look over your kit, so what happens at the start of my
So-
turn?
At the start of your turn, your carbonation takes up, which is this orange little thing, and then you get to choose your denominations of random table effects you're rolling, which you could just do, like, you know, because you have 5 stacks, 5 wild magic, or 3 glitches and 2 curses, or any denomination in between.
Alright, now before I do that, I will roll my lightning dodge. Alright, yeah, no, I would say they take like 2. Yeah. Alright, so, considering this is Athens, all in on wild magic, baby! So I'm going to do 5 wild
Okay.
magic.
Oh god,
Do
you're
you
doing
want me to
5
hit that?
individual ones, or are you doing one that counts
Yes.
as
No,
5?
1.
No,
Two.
it's not individual.
Or-
How Izzy works is they roll 1 and it is stacked 5 times.
I see. Alright. So... I guess they're a super robot now.
You can also
I-
check the table a la Joe, I believe, based on certain things.
Right, so how much of a range do I have, and can you send me the thing?
Yeah. You get effectively to pick, basically within 1 of the result, and I'll send you the wild magic table,
Let's see.
because Izzy's proficiency is only 12, so they only get a range of 1.
So 46 is... Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, that one unconscious chick's brother's into One Piece or whatever, right? And considering this happens 5 times, or scales exponentially, I'll say that their arms can stretch up to 45 feet in length.
Gamu gamu no pistol.
Alright, Now what do I do with this information is the question. Yeah.
You stand between 5 Denny's.
Shut the fuck up. So which abilities does she have? Because
She
I'm
has
looking at
soda
her
fountain.
actual doc right now.
She has Soda Fountain, which is the 3x10 thing. She has Pop Fizz, and then she has Soda Jerk.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to say... Because 3x10 is such a massive range, let me just do some math right now on the GM tool. Alright, so that would work. And this would also work, so it's a matter of what I want to do, and I think it's funnier to attack my own body, you know, as in Rome do as the Romans do, etc., etc. So he is going to walk to over here, and then along the line to his east, he's going to use soda fountain. So let me see. Fountain. No. Oh wait, no. I'm going to say, considering the buff was already applied, I assume is how it works from ink. Considering if
Yeah.
it wasn't, that's such a weird fucking circle of yes and no and yes and no.
You'd be able to
so
add
that is a
advantage on this, I believe.
Yeah, so I will have advantage then. Yeah. All right. Let me just roll the d6.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what I
so
thought would
Athens,
happen.
Shi, Sekai no Hakaimono, and Manda are all taking 9. Actually, on an 8, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 7. Because Athens.
Does Shisekai no
Monda's
Hakaimono
gonna-
have resistance to water? They have the power of fire, but that doesn't add to their typing.
The typing
Mon-
specifically already gives them resistance to water, so it would be 3, which is their exact stamina.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, Monda's gonna cite a Psycho Spider Silk, shoot it at their hands as they're clapped, and just yank it upwards so it, messes with their angle.
Sure.
Doo-doo-doo.
Alright. Let's see. I'll say that it means that it doesn't hit she or you, but it will still hit Athens, I'm gonna say.
Ah, sorry.
Ow!
So Athens, you get hit with a stack of carbonate.
No, it's actually 6 of them, depending on how much of the damage dice goes through, etc.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, it's equal to the damage dice.
I see.
So, would it be like 4 damage dice go through, or would it be like
I
the
was
full
having
6?
the 3 that is what was reduced, so it would be the
Alright.
full 6, yeah.
Yup. And then you would
Uh,
go up to 11 carbonated, which puts you up another threshold, but that doesn't really mean much.
Alright,
Wait,
so which
so-
number do I change?
The red stat, I'll just bip it.
Alright.
Yeah, Manda calls out like,
Wait, so what's happening here?
looks at Izzy and Athens as Izzy
Izzy?
fires.
Izzy's body points at Athens' body. She had a magic effect happen that while we were standing next to each other, we swapped bodies, but whatever the fuck her epithet is like turbo boosting it, so we also swapped powers.
Yeah, dog, I don't really know. I just kind of go with the flow.
Manda just kind of mumbles like,
Well, they could have just lied to me.
This fucker's cheating, by the way. You're not. When you switch bodies, you're supposed to change voices, but he's using the soda to change his voice. If he's gonna cheat, I'll cheat too.
Manda just sort of like,
You must be a pretty stand-up guy. You could have just, like, lied and said you were still what's-her-face.
kind of scratches his
not.
head. Gives like a
I'm
thumbs
me,
up.
not them.
I'm me, he
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, dude, I'm Izzy.
Also, can Manda like splash some soda on Acne to put them out?
Considering you fucked with the angle, sure.
Well, I imagine like it still splashes down.
Yeah, like I said, sure.
Yeah.
But keep in mind that means they're now up to 7 carbonated, and they're gonna be taking a bit more damage
Oh no!
as the unconscious body is pelted by acidic soda.
Oh, is it acidic? Is that how that works?
I assume that's how it works.
I
It's
thought it
like
was just...
it's meant to be like highly pressurized, but part of it is because it's like supposedly hyper acidic soda with that specific one.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah. And I just put my fragments in your red stat in case before you ask what that is now, Roche.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I don't know what any of that means.
Considering, or would you say that the fragments that Athens and Izzy make in each of their bodies go to,
Bro, that's
would
up to
point
you.
to Athens?
You don't
Alright,
damage.
I'm just gonna make Athens, everything Athens does gives Athens bodies fragments, and everything Izzy does gives Izzy's body fragments. So, at the end of the day, we all get what we earned.
Yeah, dog. I don't even know. I don't even know how the fuck crit works or crits work. I don't.
Considering the epithet situation, if you crit in Athens' body, it will give Athens proficiency in infinity. Considering the power is what is being affected in this case, as opposed to coinage, which is different, I would say. Yeah.
Damn,
So
bitch,
what exactly happens to a Kenny at the start of this turn, Roche? With the 7 carbonation?
They would just roll a single wild magic glitch or curse effect and take that one effect. Stacks of carbonation are just, you know, Izzy deals with that.
Alright, nothing happens. Hey.
And then they have to roll to dodge lightning.
Oh, you're right.
Oh no.
They fail.
Oh,
they take 5 damage and are booted out of the simulation as they die.
And now Faye
At
has
least
to roll to
Cassidy's
dodge
Oh,
getting
lightning.
stuff.
Cassie, you don't get fragments for targeting your allies, remember?
Oh, you're right.
Oh no. Nebbia has to roll the dodge lightning.
It's okay, they'll succeed.
Uh-oh.
Nebbia takes 5 damage.
Faye takes 3 damage.
What? Why does Faye take damage?
They take half of the effect the other does.
Oh shit, extra fragments, extra fragments!
Faye looks rather upset at that one, and holds Nebbia close as they get electrocuted.
They hold their head and do like the confused sort of circular head wobble. Oh, they
No,
don't
you're
like
not
that.
afflicted with that.
Let me just see how mad Faye is. On a 1, not, like, upset, but not very. On a 2, very. Very. Well, now here's the problem. They don't know where the lightning came from other than the sky.
Shoot the sky.
Yeah. Nebbia looks around. What would you say? Could they roll like a knowledge check to be like, oofa, oofa, what do, how do?
I would say no.
Okay.
Considering what the situation was, yeah, no.
Faye is gonna take a minute, and they're going to switch to Alien Queen. Okay, God, if you're going to try and hurt my one and only friend, die! And they're going to shoot the fucking laser cannon up, basically.
Alright, sure, give me a roll, I guess.
And
You hear a
they'll put,
crack in the ceiling.
they'll put this into it, why not?
You hear an extra dangerous crack in the ceiling.
As Faye does that, Nebbia's gonna like put a hand over their eye and they're gonna point up. Yo, they succeed!
That's 3 10s in a row.
You get advantage, keep in mind.
Oh, yo, they get advantage!
Hit that 20.
3
No.
damage to the ceiling!
Alright, give me a second. Considering the unnatural, pseudo-natural 20 plus the 3 damage. Is there a specific emotion you're giving the ceiling?
Panic.
Alright, cool, cool. Let me just, Alright, so that's that part. Let me just,
Panic at the ceiling. Panic at the ceiling.
As the crack it grows more thunderous and sound, as a bit of the ceiling just fucking crushes this goddamn statue.
Lamau.
Oh.
Anyway, are you gonna do anything else, Faye, or are you gonna take a move action? What are you doing?
Faye would then look over to this smorgasbord, look between the two of these, of them. Which of one of you is the enemy?
It depends on what you conceptualize as an enemy.
pretty sure it's them.
Faye is going to use their alien queen thing to use one of their abilities as an anytime with no cost to crush Izzy. Bippy.
I'm gonna Sogia. No, that's only 4 damage. Fuck it, I'll just take 4 damage. Ow!
As
Dick.
You feel as though you are being compressed, almost as though you're being prepared to be put into a can.
As Faye does that, Nebia zips and zoops into a little light orb and hides under the couch.
Alright, is that your turn, Faye?
Faye's then gonna just shmove, and then end their turn.
Cassidy is unconscious, and the zone is hit with lightning before dispersing harmlessly. Ink.
Well, I guess that answers the question of who I should hit, I suppose. Alright.
Yeah, hit that guy!
No. Yeah, let me just think about this.
Remember, I did try to heal you. Not effectively, but I did.
You know what? They've seen Izzy turn into soda before.
Alright. While you're thinking about that, Athens and Izzy's body is going to soda jerk Athens into, basically knock heads Athens into your head. Alright, you're both gonna take, I'm gonna say, 3 damage.
Ow!
That's half my stamina. Well, you know what they say. Die.
No, I don't know. Who says that?
Yeah, so, hold on, I'm just gonna, real quick, let me just look up an interesting art object. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna hit you with a fucking, paintbrush.
Okay.
And I will spend 1 infinity on this. To basically with the ink that I'm making. Sorry, with the ink, the ink that I'm making.
Oh wait, I would have had advantage on that. Let's see if I can crit fish. All right, no, nothing.
Yeah. Actually, I'm spending infinity to make it so that I'm actually making. I'm attacking with ink claws so that I can, pounce onto Izzy, and because I just want to be able to fucking do something this goddamn combat. And I'll fucking decide what the fuck I do with those claws afterwards. That's a 9 actually. That does actually work. Holy shit.
Alright, I'm gonna Soji and dodge that.
Alright. Well.
No! I told you to punch that guy!
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I've just reached 12, so I'll get an upgrade after this combat. But you know what? With the ink, I will just turn it into fucking giant chains and wrap them around Izzy, quote unquote.
It's considered part of the same action, right?
Yeah, it is. Probably.
So I would say no with the 18.
That's fair.
Alright, and is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Aurelian is unconscious, but he gets the wild magic.
Yep. Also, Shisekai...
Alright, if he gets... what?
I was gonna say Shisekai's thing should tick down to 1.
Right. In case he gets back up somehow, that's gonna be fun for him. Izzy, roll that wild magic you're being affected by. Oh god, okay.
Oh.
Sure. That's terrifying, considering what your epithet is.
My epithet is, not publicly known. Your epithet, though. Dog? What?
Give me a second. Let's see what comes up with that word. If nothing comes up, I know what I could get. Yeah, okay, that doesn't. Let me just see if I. So I remember like a couple years back, I had a stupid skirmish concept. No, that didn't. All right, let me just grab something real quick, and I can. Let's see. Everything instead of tokens. What do you mean that doesn't show up under everything? Come on, you're literally searching the entire internet. Oh my fucking god, I hate you, Roll20. Alright, let me just fucking download it since it doesn't want to actually goddamn grab it. See, save image as... That's a WebP, let's not save that instead. Let's see, are you a PNG? No, of course not. I want a PNG. Let's see. Save image as. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. WebP to PNG. Let me just.
The easiest way is just to take a screenshot.
No, that's fine. Download. Alright, now I can upload it. Give me a second. As separating from your from within you into a physical and tangible form. If it'll upload anyways. Give it a second. Oh, and you know, considering this quote-unquote happens 6 times, I guess...
Oh, no.
It would only happen the once for everyone. Oh, fuck.
I mean, considering what his epithet is, I think it makes sense that it doesn't... It ignores the fact that it should only happen once.
Alright. So Izzy's used to the... It's how Izzy's used to things happening.
I mean, yeah, considering the epithet is literally the word chaos, and this is far more chaotic than just manifesting a single time.
Wait a minute. Wait. So, let's do a roundup.
Hey,
1,
hey, Ballas.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
There are... Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, it's coincidental, there's 7 of them.
There's the 7 entities of chaos here. You think we could do anything with that, everyone?
The various manifestations of chaos start playing a game of patty cake with each other.
Great. Okay, I feel like I'm being surrounded by a pack of ravenous lions. Let's see here.
This one... Oh, so this is what my epithet would look like a person. This one starts, just takes out a cup of tea and sips it. Yes.
Mondo looks over there, it's like,
I'm getting some serious deja vu.
Alright, you know what? If anything, I think I know how to defeat myself better than anyone else, so, cracks knuckles. Let's put my body in a can, question mark?
Keep in mind, with how the way Alcatraz works, that is the full epithet. You cannot use your epithet. They are the epithet. You can still use magic, but it's not going to be as nearly as powerful since you're not using it through a chaos engine anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to use wild magic on myself first and foremost.
Alright, yeah, sure. You start to channel magic through yourself, all 6 of the epithet manifestations turn and look at you. So you get hit with 238. Yeah. You get a Kodak call from James Invisible. I don't know if he has any insight he wants to impart upon you, but aside from that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all just focus on you and fucking. You get fucking surged with the chaotic energy.
Yeah, no, I feel this. Yeah, that's how this feels. So can we kill that, or I need to go find some treasure.
I would, unfortunately. They keep dodging my attacks. Or my one attack.
This one starts petting the Magikarp.
I love how there are just 7 little bastards going around now, or 6
There
little
are
bastards.
6 little bastards.
Yeah, you know what? I have magic. I'll attempt an Eldritch Blast on myself. Sure, this isn't existentially dreadful.
You try to do an Eldritch Blast from 6 spaces away, and it just kind of fizzles as the 1 damage does nothing as it would get approach.
Cool.
Monda.
That's it.
Sort of looks over at Athens.
So, I guess, sorry about what I'm about to do to your body.
Is that to me or to... Which one are you talking to?
You.
You're, as the GM,
Me?
your pointer is currently on hide from others.
You.
As he points, because he
Me.
kind of sees like Izzy's soul in his aura.
Like, Soda Girl. Sorry, we didn't really give introductions.
Yeah, no, we didn't really have time.
Athens. I was
happy.
introducing myself.
Yeah, me and him introduced ourselves to each other, and then we swapped bodies like 5 times.
Yeah,
I'm chaos! I'm chaos! I'm chaos! I'm chaos!
I'm Steve.
Monda shivers.
I'm
Hey,
Jack.
wait! One of your cards turned me into a Saiyan.
We're the epithet, not the god. But we do know him.
Wait, really?
Kinda.
Oh. Holy
Yeah, no-
shit.
Like, I'm the 7th son of a 7th son. I'm kinda, amongst my epithet being chaos, I'm kinda blessed by that guy. And I also think he's cool.
Dog, can Mondo take his turn?
I don't know.
Sorry, I keep getting weird shivers whenever I look at you. Sorry, I gotta beat you up now. Come on, Shisekai no Hakemono.
Garb.
Splash!
Him and that fish are terrifying.
You level up!
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hell yeah,
He gained that quarter of a level to level up to whatever the fuck.
No,
he
no,
said
no,
there.
it's a full ass level up. Level 17, baby!
I mean, I guess he was
One
at
of
3
the-
quarters. I mean, before.
One of the instances of chaos is going to embrace chaos while the majestic leap of the Magikarp is occurring. Nothing
God,
happens.
do I
This
have to take
instant-
costs?
No, it's the epithet. Specifically, how Alcatraz works is that it's like effectively a stand, so it has its own HP bar and shit. This one has a minor D7 boost to the next thing it would do. Anyway, yeah, sure. Move Shisekai no Hakaimono how you would wish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, come on, double up, splash! Try to set them on fire!
I don't think that'll work the way you want it to.
I don't think that's how Splash works.
We're gonna try to get like with the last of its fire buff. It's gonna jump up to the air and then fire boost down to try to slam Izzy into the ground. And you
Alright,
just
sure.
mediocre damage buff to just get a little bit of damage in. No,
No.
Lord. It flops like a fish.
Okay, well, you tried, buddy.
It levels up. It's like, I did enough today.
I'll just take that down since it'll be effectively gone by now.
The fuck are you rolling, Quinn? What?
Wait, what is rolling dice?
You rolled a d20 plus 2 and then a d8.
I think I might have accidentally hit a macro.
I guess.
And now Manda's going to unwrap his hapticoms from around himself, kind of throw his arm forward as like they zoom around Izzy in like a vortex, so they attack him from all angles, and then like line his volley around in them, so he just goes for like a fucking tornado storm of attack on Izzy. So there's
Alright,
like
sure.
no escape. So I'm gonna go
Go
for
ahead.
a hapticom and a volley. Boop boop. It's a 6.
Alright, roll the volley.
Boop boop. And then single shocker.
I assume that's just a commanding them action since you already have 3.
Yeah, it's a commanding an action.
Alright,
19.
yeah, alright, so I would be doing 3 and 4. Alright. With it being the damage that you would deal, so it would be 2 instances of 3, and then a minor boosty from the hapticom. Yeah, I'll say that with the 3 hapticoms, even if it is as weak as it is, you can do the exact 8 needed to finish off Izzy! So you deal 8, and everybody gains 5.
Neat.
And then Izzy falls unconscious, and Izzy and Athens swap bodies back. Oh, that hurt! Izzy is now back to full because she was a winner.
Blinks, returns to normal. Ah, okay. Fucking changes vocal cords back. Weird.
No, no, I don't
No.
really feel like I did anything there.
Before we get to rewards, I just want to do the thing that I was going to do as Izzy Athens if it had gotten to my turn. As Athens is going to fusion dance with his epithet to get it back. Let's see, give me a second, roll 20, he's being a piece of shit. Alright, so here's Athens' roll. And here's Chaos's roll. It almost fucking crit. As it
They
just kind of...
Sorry.
As it just does the dance, and then the really fucking disgusting and fat Athens appears afterwards. That was a fucking terrible idea! Alright, let me get everybody's rewards, as it were.
It's like I can't help but feel like I was cheated out of the chance to kill Chaos.
Okay, Shiseka no Hakamono. You did a good job. Return.
Car?
Faye just hugs Nebia, exits Alien Queen State because they're like, I've defeated God, it's okay.
Yeah, Nebia balls out from under the couch, looks a bit perturbed, washes the scorch marks off of themselves, sees ink, gives a little wave.
Hello.
Floats around Faye.
Let me double check. I don't think it increases by... No, it is all of them. So
Considering the weird circumstances, I'm gonna give myself a roll to convince GM to see if Athens can get it since he was technically conscious at the end of combat. He managed to convince the GM, sure, he'll take prof. No, actually, he'll take 3 comp with Izzy, it's funnier.
Oh wow, that is funny.
Is Infinity a combat reward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does that work?
You get
you get infinity equal to the total amount of combat rewards offered, half rounding up. And it just acts as normal.
So is there like a set amount the GM would need to pick for certain features, and then once you reach that total, then like a feature gets
Specifically,
a permanent upgrade,
you can look at it afterwards. It's listed in her passive. I can show it to you. It's specifically.
Yeah, no,
Is
it,
how
it has
works.
specific
You
numbers.
can you can spend it on an action to augment it for the sake of the action, but afterwards for like permanent upgrades, it's its own thing. It's specifically.
Yeah. Hey, how many fragments we get?
It's 2d20 plus whatever the GM
Plus,
thinks, right?
It's 2d20 plus 20. $52.
52.
79.
Huh.
But yeah, I can explain Infinity afterwards, but while you can only spend one at a time if you manage to get it to like certain threshold, if you manage to get everything on your kit, by the way, to a certain threshold, you get an upgrade.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go. I'm just looking at stuff, and then I'll go through my own upgrades and stuff.
Yeah. I was just going to ask everyone else and or Ballast question mark.
She did more than ink.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like you didn't do a lot, but you did like actually deal damage, so I would say sure.
Up to 17. Now, is Nebia gonna pick something that they specifically want, or do I get to choose for them?
No, they get to pick. What are they gonna pick? They're pretty scared. They're gonna pick stamina. They're not very tough.
All right.
They got
Faye's gonna
like
Faye's gonna pick. Well, no, they're gonna go with Nebia into the stamina zone. They need to get stronger.
Yeah. Ink gains some infinity on everything because she managed to use everything, even if well, I guess she didn't use Power Pedal, but that's fine. She didn't get that. All right. What's Manda picking?
okay. So do would you mind if I reserve my thing until infinity is explained to me?
I would say no,
All right. Well,
considering like it's still a thing that you because like it's just a thing of reserve. So like you either take it or you don't because like it's the same thing effectively, you know.
I'm thinking of either picking because my thing is I just don't understand infinity because I'm thinking of either picking
Okay.
efficiency. Or
The
infinity.
TLDR on how it works is that you can spend it when taking an action to drastically enhance your broad strokes of what you can do for that action. And then you mark it as having been spent on that mechanic. And then once you've spent 5 on everything in your sheet, then you get a permanent upgrade to one of your kit components, and your progress on everything resets and the bar gets bigger. That is the broad strokes of how it works.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yes, it is a very slow grind thing considering it is her entire gimmick, and so other people doing it would be kind of fucking insane if it just immediately upgraded stuff.
especially people like Manda with permagrowth.
Still,
So what are you
interesting
taking?
to have.
It's still a really good power boost, to be
I'm not
honest.
saying it's bad or anything. Yeah, no, I was just, yeah, which is why it doesn't matter if you really understood it or not, because it is a thing you stockpile and then use.
Let me go look at how close I am to an upgrade. think I'm only like one away from an upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Prof.
All right, what
'cause
are you
I
at?
still have 2 affinity. I think I'm at 26.
Oh, one away.
Damn.
I upgraded Ink's Will, by the way. So this is an upgrade to my basic attack, Speech Bubble. Ink's art supplies that she creates are capable of writing words onto her targets for extra effects. They're usually once for the action, but are capable of remaining for longer, depending on the action taken, the dice rolled, and other factors. In addition, whenever she spends infinity using this attack, she's able to spend 1 to 3 stamina to roll and cause an extra effect of her choice to happen.
Okay.
And then nothing else that she has upgraded, so...
All right, and for the sake of it, I'm going to say 15 weak points.
Woo! And we also get the item reward, right? Because this is a backlog brawl, so we all get a medallion of the Forgotten.
I don't remember how it works, considering I could... Is it the medallion only happens for if you are playing a new character, isn't it?
I guess it's if you are playing a character who is new or has been used in... Well, a character who has been used in 2 or less bounties. And not
So
in
yeah,
session.
like, Ink would get it,
And I think
but
Izzy would get it.
nobody... And I think Izzy would get it, but no one else does.
Yeah.
Technically, Nebbia gets it, I guess.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so Ink and Izzy would get them.
Yeah, Izzy already had one.
Oh, okay.
Faye already had one because they're a baby, and then Izzy. Yeah.
So you
and
wouldn't
I
get
guess
the
I'll
other
put it on Nebbia's sheet.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dice everything.
I would just like to ask for a small second of funny RP time, if that's fine.
I mean, that depends on who you want to RP with and if said people are interested in it.
Just looking at Manda for a second, very short, just like oh, I realize who this is now because people said your name. Of,
Are you down for a short RP between Faye and Manda, I guess, Drake?
Just give me one moment. I'm doing my sheet maintenance.
And to confirm, Penny, do the NPCs, quote-unquote NPCs anyway, get ones as well or no?
They wouldn't get,
I don't
like,
know
the
how it
medallion, but they would get 1 to 3 stats that you can put into them if you want.
Alright. Sounds good. So is it...
Depending on how
I
you feel about
choose how
each.
much they get?
Yeah,
or-
you
okay,
choose
I
how
see.
much they get. It's just depending on how much you feel they contributed or like whatever other.
Considering all the weird shit that happened between him and Izzy, I think it's very logical that Drake Athens has earned fucking 3 chaos proficiency.
Sure, makes sense to me. I think Cassidy earns something.
Yeah.
I think they all earned something. Aurelian maybe less than others because they they did do something, but I wouldn't say they did too much. But they all earned something.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah, I guess Manda looks at Faye.
Faye holding onto their little creature. Manda could tell that this was what was in Faye's bag during the bank heist as they like look at Manda, sort of level the alien gun at them like nervously considering this person beat up their dad, but then thinks for a second. Wait a second. Wait, Manda? Confused.
You can't tell, but you notice a shift in Manda's face, indicative of a brow slightly furrowing. And he sees the creature, and Nebbia sort of like shifts behind into a ball of light and hides behind you. Manda sort of like... He puts his sword at his side, his wings furrow back into his back, and he kind of like, okay. Looks at Faye. Okay.
Their weird little monkey tail sort of like curls defensively in a weird position.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
His tail unfurls and his hairs sort of like stand up.
What? Shakes their head. What the fuck? Or frick? They shake their head. You're not the same Manda.
So I don't know what's going on with that. How are you guys doing?
He opens his mouth like agape a little bit, sort of like turns back to Athens and just like, ugh.
And you're a different girl.
Athens looks at Manda after what he said earlier. He's gonna just like, kind of like sniff the air. Oh, you've been fucking with chaos, huh, kid? Interesting. That's weird. I haven't met anybody that's actually interacted with that god.
I think, potentially the interaction could be continued later-ish. Just like, I wanted, because Faye did know Manda from a while ago, and Manda is now, a fucking creature, so it's like, oh,
They're
different.
probably like walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, later we can continue this. But other than that, that's all I wanted.
Gotcha. I don't remember how many fragments Athens had. I think it would be 4.
Yeah, you put 4 in the stat.
Yeah. Right. Okay, no, he's at 8 because he did 4 and then another 4. Right, alright. Yep. Cool. In any case, if you want to see more chaos, I can do anything. Make sure to join Fine Dining, our Discord server. There it is. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.